Hello and welcome to your update of the FIFA Women's World Cup. I'm sorry about the last two episodes, or the last two, videos. They were kind of blurry, but I fixed it in this one. Hopefully you guys can see a little bit better. Should be better. I fixed it and I corrected it. The last two videos were pretty blurry. I think it was the first World Cup. My head was cut off on the bracket over there. That won't happen again. Don't worry about that one. But how about let's begin. Week in the Brain is our YouTube. Always Week in the Brain, Week in the Brain, Week in the Brain for our Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So go like this video, go like our videos, go watch the rest of our videos on YouTube, go subscribe to us. You're most likely watching this on YouTube, but if you are not, if you got a link or just a video off of Twitter or a video off of Facebook, just go on, favorite the tweet, retweet the tweet, make everything go out. Go follow us on Twitter, go like our page on Facebook, and go follow us on Instagram. Now I'm going to be talking about the FIFA Women's World Cup. Unfortunately, I was on over the weekend. I was on vacation, so I was not able to go over the quarterfinals. But obviously, if you do really want to know about this stuff, you probably have a clue to what I am talking about when I do this. But here are the final four teams, because I'm going to be talking about the semifinals, and after these games I'm going to be talking about the finals and the third place game, and then at the very end I will go over the entire thing, and we will have our champion, and that is going to be June 5th, and actually that's a horrible day to play the U.S. Or no, July 5th, I am very sorry. It's a very horrible day to play the U.S. because USA beat, and that's when the championship is. USA beat China in penalties I can't remember the year, I think it was 1999. USA beat China in penalties where she took her shirt off. I can't remember her name. But that happened on July 5th. And also, the last World Cup, the Brazil game against the US, where Brazil was beating us in extra time, and then Abby Wambach gets the latest goal ever, extra time, in the second half of extra time. And I don't even know how to explain it. Now we go on to win in PKs. That was July 5th also. So, July 5th, hopefully the U.S. can go into the finals, because they're a pretty great team on July 5th. But enough about U.S. You also have Germany, Japan, and England. England, they're a pretty surprised team. I really had no idea that England would get through. I thought it would be most likely probably Norway, but I actually had my bets on Switzerland. Switzerland unfortunately lost to Canada 1-0, and then Canada lost to England 2-1. So, my pick for that got totally messed up, unfortunately. But we're going to basically be talking about each team right now and the road through the entire World Cup and everything about them. U.S., first in their group of death, just like the Men's World Cup, but the men's got second. Women's are actually good, they get first. They get out, they go on to beat China, and now they beat Colombia. Then they go on to play and beat China. Now you're in the semifinals against Germany. You got the first place and second place team. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. And they both have 2 World Cup championships in their pocket. That's crazy. So you have the top 2 teams playing each other. You have an underdog and the defending champion playing on the other side. It's pretty wild World Cup. Germany, pretty expected, U.S. Germany. I expected them after seeing the bracket to get in the semifinals, but it's still crazy how they got there. They got first in the group like always, just like every other group, except for England. England actually got second. France. Japan got first in their group also, but Germany beat Sweden. Pretty big blowout. Pretty big. 4-1. Then Germany goes and ties France 1-1, gets a penalty in the very last minutes of the game against France. Wins in PKs. I really feel bad for France. I really do. I really feel bad for France. But if you think about it, it's more likely better for the U.S. because U.S. is more defensively sound team. So when you have a team that isn't as good as finishing, you're more likely to go on attack more and try to get more goals and get more pressure on their German side. So we'll see how that goes. That's a great matchup. I feel like we're going to go to the bracket right now, but I'll tell you my picks later. Germany, another great team. France, unfortunately, actually, I felt like Germany should go on, but France really had a great opportunity on that one. They did not finish. Japan, defending champions, and they do not have their star from their last World Cup. I have no idea why they don't. I could not find a picture whatsoever with one. They have a pretty solid team. They get a pretty scrappy goal in the last minutes against Australia. I thought Australia was going to win that one. And it's really unfortunate because I really wanted to tell you guys my picks for the quarterfinals onto the semifinals. I feel like that would have been fun. But unfortunately I did not get to. But we'll keep going on. Japan goes on after they beat Netherlands. After getting first in their group, like I just said, beat Australia 1-0, barely. Now they're playing England. England, surprising team, underdog. I really have no clue. I didn't even think that England was whatsoever had a chance in this entire World Cup whatsoever. I really did not. I had no clue that they were even going to get past the round of 16. More or less to the semifinals. I thought Norway was going to beat them. And even if that, I thought Canada or Switzerland were going to beat them. But that didn't happen. And now you're looking at England in the semifinals. Dang. Pretty amazing. Here we go. I'm going to go my final thoughts right now. What happened today? Shoot. What was the race? NASCAR race today. Grant will be going over that in the next weekly update. It was a pretty good race overall. LeBron James opted out of his contract. That's another big thing. Here we go. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube. Don't forget to follow us on... I'm sorry. I really am. I did not mean to say follow us on YouTube. Go like this video on YouTube because I really hope. Right now we're actually going to the bracket, so don't give up on us right now. Go like this video on YouTube. Go watch our other videos. Go like those if you enjoy those. Go subscribe us if you really enjoy those. Go onto our Twitter. Go see how we tweet. Go on our Facebook. Go like our page on Facebook. We tweet about or comment about stuff that's going on in the news of sports at that time. Instagram, we post pictures of what's going on throughout based on our YouTube, and we just want to thank you guys for all your support so far, and that's one thing. Here's our logo. Our logo, I just want to see the difference between what you guys believe the best logo is, and I just comment or just tweet us, just do anything you want. Just go ahead and alright, now here we are at the bracket. Hopefully you guys can see it right now. If you can't, I am very sorry. I'm going to be writing in this purple pen right now because you guys probably can't see the orange writing now that I'm thinking about this. But if you can't see, here are the lists and scores of what's happened so far. Actually, I'm going to go through it right now because I actually didn't go through the quarterfinals. So, Brazil, Australia. Australia beats Brazil 1-0. Huh? Pretty good game, huh? Japan and Netherlands play. Japan, like I said earlier, Japan won 2-1. So we're going to put 2-1 right there so you guys can see better. Norway, England. England, obviously you know who wins on that one as I explained earlier. England wins 2-1. Canada, hopefully you guys are going to do this one. Canada, Switzerland play. Canada wins 1-0. Okay. Now let's go to the other side. China and Cameroon. It was a 1-0 game. Obviously, you know, if you were paying attention to the U.S. Women's national team, you obviously know who won that game. Just because of who the U.S. played. China won 1-0. So let's fill in China. So you guys can see that one. USA beat Colombia 2-0. If you've been following, you should really know that one. Germany beat Sweden 4-1. I am really sorry if you can't see this right now. France and Korea Republic. I think, yeah, it was 2-1 winner, I believe. I actually did not write that down, unfortunately. I believe it was 2-1. So now you guys are seeing this out. I'm going to go ahead and write the teams. China plays USA. Germany plays France. I really need to fix that. That wasn't supposed to be there. Okay. USA, France is right there. Australia against Japan. And since I just talked about these, you guys should obviously know who goes through, so I really don't, but need to go in depth pretty much. But what I will do is I will tell you guys my original picks. Obviously, I had USA beating China. Germany, I had them getting third anyways. So I had Germany going on through. I had Australia going on through. If you saw earlier, I had Australia at second, but I forgot to fix that one. So now I have Japan at second. So you obviously know my semi-final pick already, if you've been paying attention to the bottom. England, Canada, I had Canada winning. So I go 2 for 4. So I won 50% on that one. So I mean, I did alright. It's pretty disappointing that my Switzerland team didn't go all the way through. Really disappointing, actually. So China loses 1-0 off of Carly Lloyd's amazing header. Germany, France, PKs. So it's tied at 1. Germany wins at 5-4 on PKs. Right? Japan wins 1-0 against Australia. Scrappy till the end of the game. England wins 2-1 against Canada. Oh Canada, oh Canada. And unfortunately the host gets kicked out. Or knocked out. I guess kicked out, since we're talking about soccer here. So you have, let me fill this one out. Give me a second. USA, Germany. Sorry if my handwriting is alright on this one. I'm trying to get this on fast so I can actually talk about this. England. Okay. USA, Germany, Japan, England. Inglaterra. So obviously if you know my 1, 2, 3, you obviously know what my predictions are. USA and Japan. Alright, I'm sorry about that. We did not have enough space. I really need to get a better card that has more space in it. But hopefully, as I was saying, I think I was at USA Japan. USA Japan. If you've been paying attention, USA, my picks are USA, Japan, Germany still. Still at USA in first, Germany at third. Obviously, this has changed the entire thought on what I think about this entire World Cup and how I think of how I think. But yeah. I am actually not, right now I'm not going to write champion until it is going to be written in stone. But obviously, I'm going to finish off this video right now. Go like this video. Go do whatever you want. Go hug your mama because you love her and tell her that you love Weekend the Brain. Just for me. Okay? I want to thank you. I want to tell you to all have a good night and have a great day.